We've been joined by our straggler, number 5, leader Adrian Brereton from Edenderry in County Offaly. How are you, Adrian?
How are you, John?
Well, if this is that to go by now, turn it up late for your big interview.
Oh, that's me, John.
And don't tell me the traffic from Edenderry was terrible.
Oh, it's shocking.
Yeah. You've grown a beard since we last spoke.
Yeah. I hadn't even time to shave that this morning.
Right. How are you anyway?
Yeah, not too bad.
Yes.
Can't wait for it to start, really.
Yeah.
Till we get and go board.
And you're still having the fry every morning,
Still having the fry every morning. Actually, when Louise rang me there last week, we were just about to go in, me and the brothers.
This is a sort of ritual down in
It's
Edenderry.
the ritual, yeah.
Just for those who haven't heard this ritual, just tell us about the Brereton ritual.
Well, what it is, I've a patch up there in the town, and it's beside the calf, Cunkishton, and every morning I've 7 brothers, so whoever's around the town at 11 o'clock, we meet in Cunkishton for our breakfast and talk about everybody in the town.
Like old women, is it?
Oh, like old women,
yeah.
And there's be some massive rows
and
as
describe what's on the plate. 3 sausages?
Oh, you've the full fry, but you have the chips as well. There's not like a fry without the chips.
Yeah. Anyway, you're very welcome, Adrian,
Thanks,
even though you're a bit of a straggler. And the support you're getting now, because I think, Adrian, in Edenderry, half the town is behind you.
Oh, it's unbelievable, John.
You're the number 1 local celebrity now.
Yeah, it's mad. Like, and already there are all groups getting together wanting to know, like, because Carl was saying we're going to be walking 3 days a week, so they want to know what time I'm going to be walking at, so they're going to start following me walking. Suppose it'd be a bit like that Rocky film with them all behind you. But it's great.
Yeah.
The only thing is we need to start. But it's not just for us 5. It's for everyone. There's a lot of people out there, and hopefully we can, inspire them to get them up and come a long ways,
Yeah, well, I suppose in a place the size of Edenderry, though, that word travels fast, and they all know you.
Yeah.
Anyway, because of your exotic animal pet shop.
Yeah.
Tell us, did you bring any of the animals with you this
morning? No, bro, none.
There's none of them in the beard.
No. There's none in the garden.
And tell us about them, because do you have to get up every few hours to feed one of the exotic birds you have?
Yeah, but a hand-reared cockatiel, but to get the hand-reared cockatiel, like friendly and sitting on your hand and that, you have to take over the motherhood, So when they were baby, you had to get up every 4 to 6 hours to feed them, no matter what time it is, middle of the night.
And you're still doing that?
No, not now that he's 6 months old, and he's grand. So at least when I do my show, he's able to sit in the kids' hands.
You do? Yes, an exotic animal show.
I do an exotic animal show, yeah.
What other animals do you do?
Oh, it's savage. We bring out the snake, Boris, and Fluffy the owl. He's an Indian eagle owl. He's the 3rd largest owl on the planet. We have bearded dragons, leopard geckos, tarantula. The kids have great crack.
Yeah, and it was at one of these shows, I think, that you got a bit sensitive, because I think is it your daughter over here?
Right,
somebody saying, isn't that fella very big?
Yeah. It was a show for a 6-year-old, and like in my house, there's no pictures of me. No one ever tells me I'm fat. And one of the young fellas turned around and said to the other young fella at the show, "God, isn't that man terrible fat?" And my daughter 11 was beside me, and there was nothing we could do, I had to continue with the show, laugh and smile and be happy, and but I just wanted the ground to open up and swallow me up. And on the way home, then my daughter just looked at me, and I looked at her, and she says, "Daddy, we'll have to do something." So here I am today.
Yeah, at Christmas then, are you going to, show a little bit of restraint at Christmas, or are you going to give it loads?
Yeah, well, at the moment I haven't shown any restraint at all, but I was just thinking we need to start doing a little bit. So, no, I'll enjoy my Christmas dinner and that, and then that's it. Once it starts, everyone's there to
health.
It's about your health, John, and there's a lot of people in our category like that just come home from work, sit down, have the dinner, sit down, and not get up off the couch. We're couch players. We need to get up and do it, I mean, on the way up to the show this morning, I left early, and I passed through one little town, and I seen 12 people out walking. And they weren't just all fat people, they were skinny people too, and they're doing it to keep fit. So if they're doing it, we should definitely be doing it,
So you're up to the job?
Oh, yeah, big time.
Right, well, the people at Edenderry won't let you forget. That's great. Well, look, all I can say is that enjoy your Christmas. And because very shortly afterwards you're going to be, having to rise to the challenge of Operation Transformation. But I'm sure you'll all be up to the task, and it'll be another wonderful experience, not only for yourselves, but the people who are going to follow your fortunes and ensure that. And of course, it isn't just for the few months, obviously, of the show.
No.
In a couple of years' time, hopefully, as a result of what you've taken part in now, you will be transformed, and your lives will be changed. So, Adrian, Natalie, Kaylee, Grace, and Killian, the best of luck.